welcome back. Downtown Macon right now, we've got a lot of those high clouds overhead. A lot going on downtown, of course. It's first Friday. The weather is rather nice out, 65 degrees, 9 miles per hour for our wind out of the south-southwest right now. And in terms of the radar, there's nothing to worry about there as we continue through this evening, but we'll likely see some activity pop up on it starting tomorrow. 33 for our low this morning. Was a little cooler than we expected, but didn't go below freezing. That being said, maybe in a couple spots to touch freezing. The frost advisory was much needed. 68 for our high this afternoon is spot on with the average of 68. We'll keep it partly cloudy through the remainder of the evening and heading into tonight. Low 60s, upper 50s through the supper time hours, and then we'll mainly spend the evening in the low 50s. A lot of us aren't even going to get out of the 50s tonight. 50 for the low in Macon. Southwest wind gusting to 20 miles per hour. Sustained speeds will be 6 to 12, so a little balmy in regards to that wind. You do see a few spots getting into the upper 40s, but a lot of us can be right around that 50-degree mark heading into tomorrow morning. Honestly, that low may be a little earlier than usual. You know, typically it's out the door, but this time maybe closer to say 2, 3 a.m. We've got this cold front heading our direction. It's going to stall out, and we will be seeing the temperatures climbing into the upper 70s and low 80s tomorrow, courtesy of wind that's going to be out of the west-southwest early. It'll mainly be due west in the afternoon, and then we've got this low that's going to move in ahead of Sunday. So that's going to bring in rain overnight tomorrow night and into Sunday, but the widest chance for rain is probably going to be Sunday evening and overnight into Monday, which is not what this model here is showing. But that's just how lows typically work, is that the northwest side of them is where a lot of times some of the heaviest precipitation can be, especially in terms of widespread and lasting a long time. Obviously, yes, cold fronts bring in very, very heavy rain, but it also usually only lasts 20 minutes and then it's done, versus all day with rain. So we're seeing these lower 60s right now. We'll mainly get into this low 50s pushing towards midnight, and then after that they really don't cool down much more, and you see how these are starting to climb back up towards that 60-degree mark heading into the sunrise tomorrow. Partly to mostly cloudy day, definitely leaning more towards the mostly cloudy side of things of tomorrow, but either way, upper 70s and low 80s. I guess do think there will be a couple spots that hit 80 degrees. Spotty showers becoming more likely in the evening, and then we get our first taste of some rain. So this is when it's first possible. In terms of decent rain, it's going to be overnight, tomorrow night, and into Sunday. But it's Sunday evening that will likely have our best opportunity. So we have some scattered showers Sunday morning. And right here is my biggest beef with this model run. It's just being way too conservative, not on like how heavy the rain is, but on who's going to see it. This should be a lot more widespread than what this is showing here, especially heading into Sunday night and towards Monday morning. Guys, I have Sunday tagged at 90% chance rain. If you look at that, it's 30%. Monday, 70% chance of rain. So we are looking at a pretty good widespread rainfall over the back half of the weekend. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC IQ with a 7-day forecast is presented by Volume Chevrolet. We'll be springing forward tomorrow night, so losing an hour of sleep. As I mentioned, I mean, look at the temperature drop. That is largely because of this rain heading into Sunday. Realistically, the high Sunday is going to be about 66, but that's going to be right after midnight tomorrow night. So afternoon, 57 there, a lot warmer towards the middle of next week.